Hey everyone, I'm Mr. Roden with Marion County Public Schools with FANS, Fitness and Nutrition in Schools, and today I am going to show you how to set up your Aerogarden hydroponic system. So before we get started, just a couple of things to go over as far as what should be included in your kit. You should have the Aerogarden unit. It may look like this, which is completely circular. It's called the Harvest 360, or you may have the Aerogarden Harvest that's more oval shape or rectangular in shape. Each one of them have 6 pods, so they have the capacity of growing 6 different plants in the system. Your unit should also come with a power adapter, similar to this. You should also have a 6-pod kit that comes with 6 different plant pods, and then several plastic domes, which we will cover the pods in just a few minutes. And then it should also include a small bottle of nutrients, which you will need to provide to your plants throughout the duration of growing period. In addition to those supplies, you will also need some water. I put some in a tea pitcher like this. You can also use a milk jug of any kind. The water is best if it comes straight from the faucet or straight from the hose. It's actually better than filtered water, so you do not need to use distilled water or any type of filtered water. Straight water from the tap or straight water from the hose is actually more preferred because there's minerals in that water and it really helps your plants to grow efficiently. So to get started, your unit, when you receive it, will come separated and it will be similar to this. So you'll have different pieces. You're going to want to take the base of your unit and you're going to want to secure it into the actual aeroponic unit, which is the base here. And then on the back of the unit, you're going to take the pump cord, which is on the inside, and you're going to plug it in where it says pump. Once that is secure into the base and you can wiggle it around a little bit and it's not moving and your pump cord is plugged in, you then can raise your lamp by pressing the little button on the back of the unit and lifting the lamp post. Once the lamp post is lifted, you're going to take your base for your plant pods and fit it in, fitting it around the wire so that it fits in there securely. And then you're going to take your cap for where you put in your water and you're going to make sure that also goes in securely. From there, you're going to grab your seed pods. It doesn't matter what type of plants you're growing, it's all going to go in the same way. You're going to grab your seed pods like this and you're just going to stick them into each hole until you feel them snug. Some of them may take you twisting them a little bit just to get them in there flat. These are plastic netted cups with a coconut fiber core in the bottom that the seeds are already embedded in. So as the water soaks into that coconut core, the seed will germinate. Once you have all 6 seed pods in place, you're going to put these clear plastic domes loosely over the tops of the seed pods so they do not have to snap in place. They're literally just sitting right on top of the seed pods. These domes make similar to a small greenhouse, so it provides a humid environment which allows the humidity to stay within the dome, which helps germinate your seed. You're going to keep the dome on top of the seed pod until you start to see a couple leaves of germination. Some of them may germinate at different stages, so they should all germinate around the same time. Whenever you see those first 2 true leaves on the plants, you're going to remove the seed dome off of the seedling. The next step is we're going to add our water into the reservoir. If you look inside the reservoir, you'll notice there is a little indicator that says fill to here, and that is going to be your depth at how deep you want to fill the water into the reservoir. Continue pouring until you reach the fill to here indicator. If you go just a little over, it's not a big deal. Everything will still be okay. We're almost there. Alright, and then once you have your water up to the fill to here indicator, you're going to go ahead and put your reservoir lid back on. Once you have that in, the final step is you are going to use your power adapter to plug this into the back of the unit where it says power. And then you're going to plug your unit in. You will hear the pump come on, which is an indicator that it's working. You should have a red flashing light to begin with that tells you that plant food is needed, or your nutrients. You're going to take your lid off, and you're going to put 2 capfuls of the nutrients into the reservoir. Once you're finished putting your nutrients in, you're going to put your cap to the reservoir back on. Now your light for the unit should automatically turn on whenever you plug the machine in, but for some reason if it does not, there's still a way to turn that on. All you do is over on the far right hand side of the unit you'll see a little indicator for a light, and you literally just tap it with your finger. You do not have to press, and it comes on. The very last thing you're going to want to do is lower your Aerogarden lamp. So you're going to press the button on the back of the unit and then slightly push down, and you want to take the lamp as low as it will go in the beginning stages of your seed pods. And a rule of thumb is you always want to have your lamp about 2 to 3 inches above the top of the plant. So as your plant begins to grow and you take those domes off after you see those true leaves, you'll keep those domes off for the rest of the growing period, and then you'll move this lamp as needed to stay about 2 to 3 inches above your highest plant or your tallest plant. And that's it. Your Aerogarden is all set up now. Tune in soon and I'll be back to show you how to harvest your plants out of them. Thank you all.